it's Sheila Veers, and today we're talking about whether or not you can eat too much fiber. So, how much fiber is too much? Now, fiber is not necessarily a more is better type situation after you've met your daily requirement. Eating significantly more fiber than what's recommended won't magically improve your health, and it could actually make you feel a lot worse. Today, I'm going to give you 4 tips so that you know exactly how much fiber you need to eat in order to hit your dream body goals. Okay, so can you eat too much fiber? That's the question. The answer is yes. Yes, you can. Typically, for most people, 30 to 50 grams of fiber per day is what's most comfortable and healthy. Sadly, most people average around 15 grams of fiber per day, typically because they eat a lot of processed foods and not many whole foods. High fiber foods like fruits, vegetables, grains, beans, these are all great foods to incorporate into your daily meal plan in order to hit those fiber goals. But if you eat too much fiber or more than what your body can handle, that can result in symptoms like gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, and all kinds of other uncomfortable digestive things. Finding the right amount of fiber to keep your digestive system balanced is key. Now remember, you don't need to go from 0 to 60 overnight, meaning you don't need to try to overcompensate for years of not eating enough fiber in a few days. So here are my 4 tips. Number 1, space out your portions of fiber throughout the day. By spacing out your fiber intake throughout the day, that gives your body time to process it and avoid some of those uncomfortable symptoms that happen by eating too much fiber all at once. Number 2 is increase your fiber slowly. The body does not respond well to drastic changes. And like I said, it's not going to do you any good to try to make a quantum leap overnight. If you were previously eating around 15 grams of fiber per day and you try to go to 30, 35, or 40 grams per day, that is a huge shock to your system. Start by increasing to 20 grams of fiber per day for a week, and then 25 grams of fiber for the next week, and then 30, and so on until you reach a range that feels comfortable for you and you start to see the results that you're looking for physically as well. That's going to give your body that time to adjust to this new way of eating. That also gives you time to pay attention and tune in to how your body is responding. Number 3, eat what works for you. As I mentioned, it's really important to pay attention to how your body is responding to the various foods that you're eating. Personally, I've noticed that I can't eat a lot of broccoli or the skin on cucumbers or the skin on many squashes as well. Other people do fine with these foods. I also know that I personally cannot eat multiple fiber or protein bars per day. Again, other people are fine with this. And then for other people, beans are an issue and something that caused them to have a lot of digestive issues. Eat what works for you. And when you're experimenting with new foods, remember to always start with small portions and see how your body responds. Number 4, hydrate. If you're increasing your fiber intake, make sure you're drinking enough water. Most people are chronically dehydrated. If you aren't drinking enough water and you increase your fiber intake, there's a good chance that you might become constipated or even bloated. Gradually increase your water intake as you're increasing your fiber intake as well. This is so important. So those were my 4 tips. But here's the thing above all else. If you're eating mostly whole foods and getting in lots of vegetables and fruits, you're most likely going to hit your daily fiber requirement. It just happens naturally. My recommendation to my clients is to not get all caught up in the rules. Eat mostly whole foods. Focus on nourishment and satisfaction with your meals. And when you do that, things like getting enough fiber tend to work out on their own. That's the thing about nourishing and nurturing your way towards your dream body goals. When you focus on the foundation, a lot of the other stuff tends to just click in and sync up on its own. So if you love this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel because I have a lot more tips and tricks like this coming. And also be sure to sign up for my weekly newsletter where I share all of the ins and outs of how I practice what I preach. And as a gift for signing up, I also give you my free guide, 3 steps for losing weight without restriction. Head over to sheilaveers.com/free gift to sign up and get access right now. Remember, there's no better time than right now to begin feeling amazing in your skin.